everyone. So today I feel better and I woke up at 4 and then I wrote down these things on my diary, and this is one of the lessons that I remembered today. I think that I have read it in some book. Do you know about the book A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle? That's one of my favorite books. So in that book they talk a lot about Eckhart talked a lot about ego, and I think that is one of the most detailed book about ego, like how our ego um, influences our life, and how and what are the elements of our ego, and how it um, what operates in our life. So I realized that I think most of us, we live like by our ego. Like this is my ego, and you're watching me, it's your ego. Sorry. Because why? Because our ego only care about itself. My ego only cares about my own. It's always me, I. All the arrows lead to the I, the capital I, and our ego really likes it. The ego really likes to be triggered to achieve something, and it likes the feeling of being what's the word? What's the word? Senior to other people, and the reality that we looking at is always blend, blended, blended by the ego, by our ego, and this is one of the things that meditation helps us. That meditation tries to help us is because when in meditation, what we do is we observe our breath, and then we observe all the things that happens on our body, very subtle feeling, and something very subtle, very fragile, right? So, and also why meditation focuses on those things is because our breath doesn't have ego. It's like the, the law of nature. um, our body, the physical, right, the physical doesn't have ego because it follows the law of nature. For example, when you want your heart to stop, it's not gonna stop if you want it. If you want your blood will not run anymore, well, your blood will run whatever you say or whatever you want, right? So our body and our breath, they don't operate as we want them to. So that's as our ego wants them to. So that is one of the things that I think, that's why meditation is such a good way for us to come back to the ultimate reality. uh, and I think mm, the the goal is not to reach somewhere. The goal is on the road. The goal is the journey. The destination is a journey, and living our life is like always being on the road of minimize our egos, and always being in the road, being in the journey. It's not like we need to head it somewhere, but it is in the journey that is the destination that we want. That you know that is I think that is a purpose in life. Yeah. So that is about ego. One more thing for you to understand more about ego is that I think that all the emotions that we have from our ego, like emotional people, whoever who is too emotional is because they let their ego take control, because only our ego have that kind of emotions, like um, even positive emotions like excited or proud or happy, um, and anger and other negative emotions, it's all our egos. Yeah, so that's the lesson today.